Love English Podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Love English Podcast. We are here to help you learn English for your real life in a simple and natural way. I'm your host, Leo.
And I'm Emma. It's so wonderful to be here with you all. This is a safe space for you to learn, so we will always speak slowly and explain everything. Leo, I had a funny but embarrassing experience yesterday.
Oh, really? Tell me what happened.
I was at the post office, and I had a very heavy box I needed to lift onto the counter. There was a man standing right next to me, but I was too shy to ask him for help. I tried to lift the box myself, and I almost dropped it.
Oh, no. That sounds stressful. And that is a perfect way to start our very important topic for today, how to ask for help politely.
This is such an important skill. I think many people feel like you, that they are being a bother when they ask for help. A bother is a person or thing that annoys you or causes problems.
Exactly. But it's important to remember that most people actually like to help. It makes them feel good. The important thing is to ask in a polite and respectful way.
So let's break it down. What is the very first step? You see someone you want to ask for help. How do you start the conversation?
You should always start with a polite phrase to get their attention. The classic is, "Excuse me." If you want to be even more polite, you can add, "I'm sorry to bother you, but..."
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. That's a very soft and respectful start. So after you get their attention, you need to make your request. What are some different phrases we can use for this?
Well, there are different levels of politeness. The most direct and casual way is to use, "Can you," for example, "Can you help me with this box?" This is fine for a very small, easy request or with a friend.
And what if you want to be a little more polite, especially with a stranger?
To be more polite, you should use, "Could you? Could you please help me with this box?" Could is always a little softer and more polite than can.
Okay, so could is more polite than can. That's a great tip. Now, what if you want to be extremely polite? What if it's a bigger request?
For a very polite request, we have a wonderful phrase, "Would you mind?" For example, "Would you mind helping me with this box?" Now, the important thing to remember here is that the answer, "No, not at all," actually means, "Yes, I will help you."
That can be very confusing for learners. Can you explain that again?
Of course, the question, "Would you mind?" literally means, "Is this a problem for you?" So if the person says, "No, I don't mind," it means, "No, it is not a problem," and "Yes, I will help."
That is such a key piece of information. So if I ask, "Would you mind taking a photo for me?" and the person says, "No, not at all," I should give them my camera.
Exactly. Another very polite phrase is, "I was wondering if you could." For example, "I was wondering if you could help me with this for a minute." This is a very soft and indirect way to ask for help.
This is a great toolkit. So we have can you, could you, would you mind, and I was wondering if you could. Now, let's talk about the other person's response. What if they say yes?
If they say yes, you should show your gratitude. You can say, "Thank you so much," or "I really appreciate it." If it's a big help, you can even say, "You're a lifesaver." This is a fun idiom that means, "You helped me so much."
And what if they say no? This can feel very awkward. What if they are busy and can't help?
It's very important to be graceful. Graceful means to be calm and polite, even in a difficult situation. If they say, "I'm sorry, I'm in a hurry right now," you should smile and say, "Oh, no problem at all. Thanks anyway." You should never get angry or upset.
No problem at all. Thanks anyway. That is a perfect polite response. Okay, let's do a role play. Let's practice a more difficult situation. Let's say I'm new at work and I don't understand how to use a computer program. I need to ask you for help, but you are a busy colleague.
This is a great, realistic scenario. I'm at my desk, looking busy.
First, I will choose a good moment. I will wait until you are not on the phone. Then I will come to your desk. Excuse me, Leo. I'm so sorry to bother you. I know you're busy.
I'm acknowledging that your time is valuable. Hey, Emma, it's no problem. What's up? What's up is a casual way to say, what do you need?
I have a quick question about the new report software. I'm trying to add a new client, but I'm a little confused about the process. I was wondering if you could show me how to do it when you have a free moment.
That is a perfect way to ask. You explained the problem and you were respectful of my time by saying when you have a free moment.
So what would you say?
I would say, of course. It can be a little tricky at first. I have a meeting in 5 minutes, but how about I come over to your desk right after that, around 3 o'clock?
Oh, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, Leo. I really appreciate your help.
It's my pleasure. We're a team, after all.
That was a perfect work interaction. It was respectful, and we found a solution that worked for both of us.
It really was. So let's do our final summary for our listeners. Remember the golden rule. It is always okay to ask for help, and most people are happy to help you.
Always start politely, excuse me, or I'm sorry to bother you.
Choose your phrase based on the situation. Use the polite, could you, with strangers, and the very polite, would you mind, for bigger requests.
Acknowledge that the other person might be busy. I know you're busy, but... And always be prepared to accept no for an answer gracefully.
And finally, when someone helps you, remember to say a big, sincere thank you. A little gratitude goes a long way.
We hope this lesson helps you all feel more confident in asking for the help you need. It's a skill that will help you in every part of your life.
Thank you all for joining us on the Love English podcast. We will talk to you next time. Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening to Love English Podcast. Remember, every minute you spend learning English is an investment in your future. Keep learning and see you in the next episode.